So the Forever Purge finally came out. It was supposed to come out a week from now, originally, I think, but they kind of moved it up a week. And so yeah, I went to go see it. I've been reviewing all these other Purge movies leading up to this, so if you want to hear my thoughts on the Purge 1, 2, and 3, and next Wednesday, the first Purge, meaning the fourth one, then you can check those out on my channel. I'll try to leave a link maybe. And so yeah, let's talk about the fifth one. I think this was written and also directed by somebody else, James DeMonico, if that's how you say it. James DeMonico, right? Yeah. He did the first three, wrote and directed them, and I think he wrote the fourth one, but I think this is new people writing and directing this one. I was not a fan of this. I'm not even huge on this franchise. I'm very just lukewarm on the first three. The fourth one, the first Purge, was just more of the same, and I wasn't a big fan of that one either. And this one is more of the same, not doing anything really new, except for the fact that they're all purging on a day where it's not the Purge. So that's the only thing different here. And the commentary is a bit different. Before it was all about class warfare and racism, and now it's class warfare and xenophobia. That's what's different. So the things that I kind of liked about this movie, I liked seeing Will Patton in here from Halloween 2018. Should have been Halloween Kills, but you know who fucking killed him. So yeah, that was a shame. But he's in here too, and I like him, and the acting across the board's good. It's what you would expect from a movie by Universal Pictures and of this budget, and it's well shot also, and it's got a very good tracking shot at one moment where the camera's like following them like down the street and around the corners, a lot of stuff happening. So I thought that was actually kind of impressive. So it's well shot and all that stuff that you would expect. And the music was good too. I thought it was really intense. I really liked the score overall, and that's really about it. That's all I like about the movie. So things I don't like is just the writing. I don't like any of these characters, and because I wasn't invested in any of them, I was bored. I was pretty bored watching this movie, and by the time it was over, I had a fucking headache. I left the theater in pain. That's how much I didn't like this movie. And so yeah, this movie literally made me sick, I guess. And I knew this was going to be a bad experience from the opening minute, because what do we get in the first minute of this movie? We get these, illegal immigrants going through like a tunnel underneath the ground at the border. They're sneaking into America, and we get a jump scare from a little kid. Like a little kid just pops up, and they throw that sound in every fucking time. We should be past this by now. Why are we doing this still? It's a fucking cheap thrill. It's lazy filmmaking. It's bad filmmaking. It's terrible suspense. There's no suspense. There's no horror in this movie at all. At one moment, it almost turned into a Saw film. I was like, what's this? That should have been in Spiral, that scene.
Help me! Help me! The purge is over, please!
This movie, it's not suspenseful, it's not scary, the action's not really all that creative, it was just all the same stuff from before. Like, this movie is just more of the same, and I don't like this. I mean, sometimes that's a good thing. If you like what they're doing with 2, 3, and 4, and you like that stuff, you're gonna get more of that shit in here, and I just wish at least the characters would have been better, but no. I mean, we just got nobody in here that's interesting, and it's just a lot of conveniences here and there, and dumb shit happening that makes no sense that I wish I could point out, but I don't want to spoil all the scenes in the movie. I'm not going to do a spoiler discussion on this film, and I don't even want to talk about the film any longer, so I'm done. Just fucking bad jump scares, characters I don't care for, and just predictable character arcs towards the end. Like, you know where it's going, you know where the story direction's heading, you know what's going to happen by the end, you know who's going to live, and everybody that you know is going to live, they live, and the ones that are expendable, they die, and it's just nothing surprising. It's just not a good film. It even takes shots from part 4, I shit you not. Like, there was 2 little shots that I swear were taken from part 4, but maybe just like a different angle. I don't know, it looked very familiar. I just watched part 4 before I went to the theater. So I was like, I just saw that shot, and I just saw that shot not even a couple hours ago. So it's like, they're taking shots, and this movie made me laugh out loud because they had a Wilhelm scream in it too. Like, really? A Wilhelm scream? Like, they ran out of time, they ran out of fucking sound effects to use. They're like, quick, let's throw a Wilhelm scream in here. Like, you don't use that unless it's supposed to be a joke and funny. And they even throw in that, like, woman screaming sound effect that they use in a million films. It's all generic sound effects, too. It's just, I didn't like this movie. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people love this franchise, and they're going to be clicking dislike and saying, you're wrong, this is the best one. And I'm somehow probably going to get called a xenophobe for not liking it. So when it comes to the Forever Purge, this one is just more of the same, but doesn't hold a candle to what came before, and just is not worth your time. But if you're a fan of the franchise, maybe you'll like it, who knows. But for me personally, I was bored watching this movie, didn't care about anything happening, so it was just wasted time. So those are my thoughts on the Forever Purge. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. And as always, if you like what you've seen here, you can hit this like button and become a subscriber today just by clicking on my cartoon face in about 5 seconds. And until next time, keep on purging.